for the.
I'm just gonna leave it right here. That's yours. Oh, okay.
All right, Raiders are getting ready to kick off, and we're still getting situated here in the stands, and so we'll be ready to go here in just a moment. Looks like kicking off for the Raiders is going to be number 39. Maybe not.
Yeah, 39.
Okay. All right. He set the kick. And back deep, I believe it's Hall and Bennett. Okay. All right, here comes the kick. We're underway. A low kick. It's going to be taken. Hall lets it get past him, then picks it up at the goal line. He's to the 10, to the 17-yard line, so a pretty good return after he was unable to pick it up cleanly on the kickoff.
Yeah, I believe if he feels that cleanly, you obviously think he's going to get more yardage there, but, good job by Hall right there, returning that one and making something out of nothing.
All right, so 1st and 10 for the Hawks now, and around the 17. It'll be spread formation. Rosser has Chambers to his left, and we've got a flag before the first play.
Yeah, I believe they're going to get the Hawks for a false start here, but you never know.
All right, it is. You're right. All right. And it seems like every year the Hawks end up in bad field position on this end of the field. Every time they come over here. We'll see if they can get out of this. 1st and 15. Rosser from the shotgun. And he's going to throw quickly. Complete to Hall. Breaks a tackle. Hall breaks another tackle. Hit hard. Nice catch and run by Chris Hall.
And for that Raiders on that, Blankenship was in on the tackle. So, a good 5-yard gain, I believe.
But
7-yard gain.
2nd and 7. All right. 2nd and 8 now for the Hawks. Just underway from Bragg Stadium, home of the Appomattox Raiders. And here's a keeper by Rosser up the middle and tripped up. Short gain on that play.
Yeah, not much really for Rosser right there, but they really need to get the pass game going. I know they just had a screen play, but they need to get these receivers involved because Appomattox is going to be keying in on Rosser.
All right, 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Hawks. And they're going to send 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. And Chambers in the backfield, I believe. And Rosser takes it, throws it, and it's in and out of the hands of, I believe, Hall.
Yeah, I believe
Chris Hall.
Yeah, Chris Hall, he really had it, but, Rosser floated that pass up, and every time you float the pass up, it gives the defender a little bit more time to come in and make the hit.
All right, it goes incomplete, and a punting situation right here for Gretna early here in this contest with 10:42 to go in the first quarter.
Back deep for the Raiders is number 10, Tevin Morgan.
All right, Canaris to punt. He's going to get it around the 10-yard line, and he needs a good snap. Got that, and the kick is on the way. And he is run into by Blankenship.
It's going to be a first down for the Hawks.
All right, we'll see.
Well, hopefully if it's running in, roughing the kicker.
It's 4th and about 5, and let's see what the call is. I think it's going to be automatic. It's a 5-yard penalty. Or 15, just depends. All right, I'm not sure yet what they've decided.
No, they run going back the other way. No. They're going to step off 15 yards.
Waiting to see.
15 yards and first down, guys.
Indication has not yet been made. I believe it's going to be apparently it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. This is going to put it right around the first down marker. All right, we're waiting to see. It's going to be 4th and...
Apparently against the Hawks, against the Raiders.
All right.
Against the Raiders,
4th and short, and I think Saunders really ought to have a measurement right there. It's that close.
You'd really think that could have been rough on the kicker, but Blankenship didn't really go into him. He just kind of fell on him. So that's why you get the roughing. I mean,
all right.
Running in.
I'll tell you, I don't know about this call right here. They may try to draw Appomattox off sides. They got the power running formation in, and they're going to run it. I think Rosser went right up the middle with it.
And he gets it. A little questionable play call there, but you know, Rosser's going to get you some yards.
It's a gutsy call when you make it. It's foolish if you don't. But so a gutsy call right there by Coach Saunders. They needed about a half a yard, and Rosser got it easily. First down and 10. So that penalty, although it didn't give Gretna the first down, it led to a first down. And Appomattox was going to have the ball around Gretna's 40-yard line.
Yeah,
so it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it really gave Gretna a new life. Let's see what they do here.
All right, first and 10. Rosser takes the high snap, runs up the middle, and a nice run right up the gut. So Rosser got about 8 yards.
Yeah, good run by Rosser there, but, you know, good blocking by the offensive line, opening up that hole for him.
You know, we saw against Appomattox in particular, when the Hawks went to that running formation, where they brought everybody in. I think they had one receiver and ran out of the I formation. They were pretty effective on that. They don't normally run that formation, but they can do it. It looks like they're going to do it right here. All right, Chambers, the tailback. He's flipped over and fumbled the ball. It's loose. Appomattox has it.
And Chambers did hit the hole hard there, but he broke the corner rule as a running back. He didn't hold on to the ball with 2 hands.
All right, so there's the turnover. And what do you know, Appomattox ends up with it about where they would have got it. First and 10 for the Raiders at the 45-yard line. First and 10 now for Appomattox after the turnover. 9:36 to go in the first quarter. No score from Appomattox. All right, quarterback, Blankenship under center. And he's gonna, we got movement on the left side. And it'll be 5 yards against the Raiders. So both teams some early jitters on the offensive line.
Yeah, both teams, first play from the scrimmage for both of teams, you know, they get a false start. So, you know, the hype of this game is really getting to them, I believe.
Okay. First and 15 now for the Raiders, back to the almost to the 50-yard line. That's where the Raiders will have it. Again, we're no score on a cool Friday night here in Appomattox. Raiders will send a receiver wide to the right and to the left. Blankenship under center. And he's going to try to run it, and he got hit before he ever had a chance to throw the option.
Yeah, he got hit by Witcher right there, and Witcher Heyman, I believe. And before he even got going, just a block malfunction for the Raiders up front.
I'll tell you what, if you can do that all night, it'll make it hard to run the option. Loss of 2, second and 17 now for the Raiders. Blankenship comes back under center on second down. And here's the handoff. Nice run back and cut back by number 10. He's only got one man to beat. Cuts out to the outside. And finally brought down after a nice run down to the 20-yard line. And they got a nice run of about 30 yards on that.
Yeah, the bad thing you got right there for the Gretna Hawks defensively is when you blitz your linebackers, you're going to open up holes for the running back to make cuts through. And good job by Blankenship right there, handing it off to his running back and getting some positive yards.
And he cut back and found a lot of running room on the right side. First down for the Raiders with 8:44 to go in the first quarter. All right, Raiders to the line. Blankenship goes under center. And he's going to hand it off. Number 10 around the right side. Stretches ahead for a short gain. And it'll be second down. So got about 2 there, second and 8.
Yeah, Morgan with a pretty good carry right there. He looks like a pretty good fast back for this Raiders offense. So it's probably going to be him and Blankenship running the show here tonight.
All right, second and 8 now. Blankenship takes a look, goes under center. And here's a quick handoff to the up back, and he's up right up the middle and breaks a tackle in for the score. That was, watch out for that cannon. I don't know if they're going to fire it or not. I don't hear it. All right. About 21 yards on that. Is it number 8?
I believe it was number 8, Marquise Morgan.
All right, Morgan. The turnover ends up costing Gretna here as Appomattox has short field position, but got to be impressed with the way they ran the ball those last couple of plays. And now the Raiders will go for the extra point. Kicking will be number 39 for the Raiders. And here's the snap, kick on the way. And went to the left. I don't know if it's good. It is. And the Raiders lead at 7-0 with 7:59 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a break. You're listening to Gretna Hawks football on ESPN Radio.
Come on, boy! Watch the onside kick! Kicking off for the Raiders, Austin Bowles.
Welcome back. Raiders on top 7-0 after the turnover. They advance at about 45 yards for the score and lead at 7-0. Here's a kick. Low and back to Hall again. He'll catch this one this time. He takes it to the 10, 15, up the middle, 20, to the 25, and across the 25-yard line, near the 28 or 29-yard line.
Yeah, great return right there by Chris Hall, setting up his Hogs offense with good field position. Let's see if Rosser and this Hogs offense can take advantage of a good field position and, just kind of reciprocate what Appomattox just did and take the ball down the field and score.
All right. Rosser will operate from the shotgun. He's got Chambers to his right, two receivers to the right, and it's going to be Rosser up the middle. Rosser bounces to the outside, spins, stays on his feet, finally stretches ahead to the 39-yard line. That's a nice looking run by Rosser for about 9 yards.
Yeah, he put on a good spin move there and kept his balance. A great athleticism right there by Deion Rosser.
They gave him the first down, 10 yards. All right, at the 39-yard line, it's a first down for Rosser. And I'll tell you what, if he could have kept his balance just a little bit more, he had a chance to extend that play on out.
He had a chance to break one there.
All right, here's Chambers gets it again. Chambers hits the pile and pushes ahead for maybe 3.
And Chambers coming off the big game last week with 130 yards and 3 touchdowns. He did have the fumble here earlier, but he's looking like he wants to get another good game in here tonight.
And they go back to him to try to give him a little confidence after the turnover, and he gets 3 yards, 2nd and 7 for the Hawks. This time it's going to be Rosser under center, the I formation. And the give is to Chambers. Chambers up the middle. Chambers breaking tackles. Chambers breaks numerous tackles. Finally brought down.
Over the end of the 35.
Nice run by Chambers.
I believe that was from 35 to 35.
39 to the 35.
39 to 35.
All right, that's
26 yards.
26 yards on that. And Chambers, only one guy stopped him in it. If he had been able to get past him, he would have been all the way. Nice run by Chambers, running over some people and making some people miss. This time it's Chris Hall. Hall up the middle. Hall out to the right side. And a nice run again. It looks like the Hawks are going to feature that power running formation here this week.
And why wouldn't it? It worked for them last week against the Raiders. Against the Generals. And it worked against Alta Vista on that last deciding drive. So
I wonder, what makes a coach decide I'm going to really change our identity, midway through the season like that. But this time we go back to the spread. Rosser picks his way through, And he got a nice run. He's near first down.
You know, I think it's a little bit of, you know, just trying to throw the defense off guard, not really letting them know what's coming up. Because last week they had, on the play action, Rosser hit a couple receivers for touchdowns off play action, and then at the end of the game, Jefferson hit him off play action. So it really sets up your play action game.
Yeah, he could definitely throw one to the end zone right now after a fake, because the Raiders really don't know what's coming at him. Here's a high snap and a quick throw, complete to Hall. Hall around the left side, a nice tackle over there. Might have got about 5 on that. I'll tell you, that was an outstanding tackle because it looked like he might be going to go on that one.
Yeah, he looked like he was about to take that one in the house for 6, but you know, a good tackle right there by the cornerback for the Raiders.
All right, he got 7, 2nd and 3. 5:25 to go in the quarter. Raiders lead 7-0. Hawks on the move. And here's a run by, I believe that's Chambers, goes outside. Chambers breaks the tackle. Chambers finally brought down. Chambers with a nice run, and he picked up a first down again. It's 1st and goal, right around the 10.
Yeah, he's really making up for that early fumble here on this drive. I look for the Hawks right here to go in I formation, do play action right here.
Okay, they're going into I formation again. Cross run to center, and here's a give to Chambers. Chambers to the goal line, spins, he's in. Waiting for the call. Did they call it?
I believe they marked him.
They mark him at the 1, okay. 2-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 2. Chambers with another good run there, got about 8.
And you got the corner over here to the left side open.
They got a flag. Hawks a little too anxious, looks like here, waiting for the official. And it's going to be a procedure call most likely.
I believe when we come back here for the next play, I believe you're going to have your bootleg coming up.
Yeah. All right. They call it offsides. That means somebody lined up too far over the ball. And 2nd and goal from the 6.
Nobody securing the edge to the left side.
You right, that whole side over there. If they want to run the bootleg, it's available right here. All right, I formation, Rosser under center. We're going to hand it off to Chambers. Hit hard, he didn't get much. He got about the 5-yard line, that's about it.
And not much trickery like we saw last week for the Hawks offense. You know, maybe they'll open up the playbook a little bit later, but
I think this might be the time for the bootleg. I don't know.
I believe so. I believe you're right, Stu. The 3rd and 5 here, it's going to probably be that.
All right, Rosser under center. And here it is, but they're waiting for it. He breaks one tackle, goes to the outside, races to the end zone, breaks a tackle, and still made it in.
What a great move by Deion Rosser. He jumped and banked and made his way into the end zone right there. He just put a jig move. That's NCAA 14 right there for you.
You know, the Raiders were expecting it and still couldn't stop it. The end had it diagnosed, but he just couldn't get a hold of Rosser.
He had the contain, but Rosser broke the containment.
Yep. All right, now they'll go for the extra point here to tie it up at 7. 3:43 to go in the first quarter. It's been a bit of a high-scoring quarter, we might say. And the Hawks have moved the ball. They turned it over one time. The Raiders took advantage of that. Here's a snap, not a good snap. Kick on the way, goes left, and it's good. Snuck it in the left upright. And we're tied at 7. You're listening to Gretna Hawks football on ESPN Radio.
Got a really good game.
Yeah. And then Indianapolis and Denver. It's a good weekend for football.
Liberty's got a good one tomorrow.
I think we can turn that table and put the legs down that way, and I can use it. I need a little more height on this. Yeah, dude. Sit right on welcome back as we get set for the kickoff. Hawks have tied it up now 7 apiece. And the Hawks will now kick it off. Here's the kick, a low kick. And falling on at the 21-yard line. All right, Raiders with a bit of a mistake on the return. And the Raiders now will have it at about their 25-yard line, right around the 26-yard line. All right, we got a flag on the play. First play again.
Yeah, no touch on the Raiders right there. Somebody's jumping, somebody's going to an easy block.
Yeah. A lot of times that'll tell you where the play was headed too. If they want to get off early, it's usually for a reason. First and 15 now for the Raiders. We're tied at 7, 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Dogwood District matchup here tonight. This time it's going to be Blankenship under center. And right up the middle. Well, around the outside now to the right. Nice tackle on the far side.
I believe that was Tevin Morgan on the carry.
Morgan again on that carry. And Taylor, number 15.
Second and 13.
Got only a yard. Second and 14. Nice play that time. I really was not able to follow the ball on that occasion because we're at a bad angle right now with them so far back on their side of the field. All right, Blankenship under center. This time he'll run down the sideline and hand it off going the other way. Another good play there. They close things up, and again, not much of a game.
Yeah, I'm not sure who he handed it off to there, but you know the Gretna defense really stopped it right at the line of scrimmage.
This is what I've been waiting for. 3rd and 13 to see what the Raiders will do on 3rd and 13. I think these are the plays that the Hawks are going to be able to dictate and try to win if their defense can hold on 3rd and long.
Yeah, for Raiders, you have to pass it here.
All right, here's the play. Well, they ran the reverse. Hey, it might work. He breaks a tackle. Actually, it's the quarterback keeping it. He got close to the first down. I think it's going to be 4th down, but not by a whole lot.
Yeah, I don't believe he got it. So, yeah, for Appomattox, they might go for it here just like Gretna did.
It's going to be about 4th and 2. That makes it a harder decision, but looks like they're going to punt here. Well, with Morgan, the punter, you have to be aware that he could run it as well.
Yeah, he's a great runner. You have to be very aware.
All right, 4th and 2. There's a snap, and we've got a penalty. Hopefully it's not against Gretna, because that would be a terrible mistake here.
Yeah, hopefully this is false start. I believe I saw somebody move early.
It is illegal procedure. And I believe that's the 3rd or 4th illegal procedure against the Raiders here in this first quarter. We've got under 2 minutes to go, so in 10 minutes they've had quite a few penalties.
Yeah, they're really shooting themselves in the foot here. I mean, they didn't have the one score earlier, but you know, this drive is stalled, so we'll see how Gretna responds.
Right now, here comes a fun little rugby style kick. Not a bad kick. Hits at the 40 and takes a short hop down to about the 36-yard line. So the Hawks will have pretty good field position on their 3rd offensive series. And again, what I saw the last time, when the Hawks lined up and just ran out of the I formation, they really ran over Appomattox. Let's see if they can do it again here.
Yeah, you got another one of your big backs, number 35. They changed the numbers.
Yeah.
Number 35, Tristan Graves. So he's a big back, and he's going to block here for Chambers, I believe.
All right, they go back to the spread right here. And Rosser takes a snap. Rosser runs right up the middle, cuts it out to the right side, and brought down. Short gain of about 3 or 4 there as Rosser was caught from behind and pulled down for a short gain. But still got about 3 on that. Second and 7 for the Hawks.
And Gretna's really controlling the clock here for this first quarter. I believe they've had about 6 or 7 minutes of possession here.
Yeah, they certainly have dominated in time of possession. Second and 7. He also takes a look at the armband on this play. He's got one receiver to the right, one to the left. He'll send Hall in motion, fakes it to Hall, goes up the middle, and dives ahead for about 4. Third down coming up, 3rd and 3 for the Hawks.
And for the Hawks here, I believe he might go to a screen pass to either Hall or Bennett, try to get him open in space.
I believe Rosser may keep it here. I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure. Out of the spread, he really makes it even harder. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 3rd and 3. And Rosser draws Appomattox offside. Wow, fundamentals are killing the Raiders here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I know that the coach for Appomattox is going to have a lot of players doing up downs in the next practice.
Yeah. All right, 5-yard penalty. Makes it a first down without running a play. And to the 47-yard line of Gretna now. Hawks have it 1st and 10. 17 seconds to go.
And for this first quarter, I believe Appomattox has pretty close to 50 yards in penalties.
Yeah, but they're tied 7-7, so they got to feel pretty good about that. All right, here's Rosser. Rosser, right side, hard hit at the end of that play. I think he lost the ball. He got hit right on the head, and that ball came loose. And Appomattox got it again. Rosser got tagged on that play, and maybe hit on the arm as well. He's shaking that off. He's hurt.
Yeah, he took a pretty big hit there. He's shaking the cobwebs out right now, but
looks like the
right shoulder.
I'm thinking it's a hand, wrist area. And I think he got tagged right on that area, and that ball popped loose. So when we'll keep it right here. If the Raiders take over, second turnover of the night for the Hawks. And right now we're worried about the health of Dion Rosser as they take a look at what I believe is his wrist. Maybe the shoulder, I don't know there.
And that's a case where you probably have somebody's helmet hit right on that.
Might have got a stinger. Yeah. When that happens, you lose control of your hand, you'll drop whatever you got. So it's like he's trying to shake it off, and I believe that's what it was. The old funny bone, as they say, and that don't feel good.
Yeah, and it looks like the first hit he took really didn't bother him. It's just when he got hit right on the hand is when he dropped the ball and was looking down for it.
All right. So he will be out on defense as well too. So they'll put Chris Hall in at safety right here. Raiders have it right around the Gretna 49-yard line after the turnover. That's 2 turnovers here for the Hawks. That happened, actually that was a first quarter play, so 2 turnovers in the first quarter for Gretna. All right, Blankenship from the shotgun. He's got 2 men moving. And that's a flag. Ooh. All right, that was a live play. They didn't blow it dead.
They blew it dead after everything had started to happen.
It must not have been a backward pass, because if it had been a backward pass, it would have been a live ball too. So they waited on that whistle, but it's going to be against Appomattox, 5-yard penalty.
And them waiting on that whistle really hurt and put that receiver for Appomattox in a bad position because he got rocked.
All right. Raiders continue to have problems getting the offense going. Here's a handoff, left side. I think that was number 8. They stacked that up, maybe a yard or 2 at the most. And 2nd and 13 for the Raiders. Turnovers a problem though for the Hawks in the first quarter with 2. One coming on the last play of the quarter. And the Raiders so far have taken advantage of turnovers, so we'll see if they can do it here. Raiders have Blankenship under center, takes the snap, comes down the side. He's going to keep it. And ahead for about 4 maybe.
And and he was tackled by Von Bennett on the play. And, you know, Bennett had his hand right on the ball. He was looking to strip the ball right there, and he might want to watch that. And this is regular tackle.
Third down now and 8. I made it so Blankenship could not option there. He had to keep it. He had a chance to pitch it, but he kept it and got about 4 on that, maybe 5. Third and 8. Blankenship goes under center again. And Hawks showing blitz. They back out of it. It's Blankenship to carry. Around the left end. And he's going to be stopped maybe about a yard short of that first down.
I believe he was short of the first down. And, you know, you see Rosser over here getting ready to warm up. And throwing it. He looks like he's not really hurting his right hand anymore. So
I believe he's
that's
okay.
A good idea. That's a good sign.
He's still shaking that hand out, so we'll see. Hawks have other options at quarterback. You don't want to have to do that, but we'll see. Fourth down, they're going to punt again. They'll send a man in motion. He stops, sets, and here comes the rugby kick. And this one's sort of a knuckler. It's going to be trouble. Bennett's going to pick it up at the 10 and knocked out of bounds around the 15-yard line. A little bit of a dangerous play there by Bennett, but he was able to catch it cleanly and advance it about 5 yards.
Yeah, very dangerous play right there for Bennett, but you got to make sure that your team doesn't get bad field position right there.
2 turnovers already. Hawks, the one problem they've had tonight so far is